First of all, let's understand what is walk-in. Walk-in means when a guest arrives at a hotel without a reservation is called as walk-in. In eZee FrontDesk, walk-in can be taken through the following ways: room view, stay view, and list view. The room can be selected directly by clicking on it from the mentioned views. On selecting the room, a screen consisting of few steps will pop up. There is another way as well from where walk-in can be taken. Beginners can use Walk-in Wizard window, which will help them to complete the check-in process step by step. Experts or advanced users can perform a quick check-in by clicking directly on the chosen room. Let me take you through Walk-in Wizard to check in a guest. The Walk-in Wizard divides the walk-in process in 3 different steps. Click on the navigation button, select Front Office option, and under that there is Walk-in. Click on the Walk-in option and a new window will open. The first step is the walk-in info, where we have to enter the guest's stay information like the room type which the guest would prefer, then the departure date. We can even ask the date on which they would like to check out, or we can directly ask them for how many nights they are going to stay. Further, there is a tax-related settings, from where the taxes can be exempted. If the guest is a diplomat, as in some countries certain group of people are exempted from tax, so in this section the user can exempt the taxes. Moving forward, we have to mention the room rate which we are offering the guest. If it's complimentary, then select the option complimentary rate and the room rate will be changed to 0, and if we have to charge from the guest, then put the rate here only, if we are offering the room other than the rack rate. The rate which we will put here will be per night rate, and if you want to put the whole stay price, then you can enter the rate here and select the option override rate for whole stay. And the room tariff will be freezed for the whole stay. Once all these details are filled, proceed to the next step. The second step is to select the room from the list of vacant rooms. By default, in this window it will show all the dirty and clean rooms, and to see just the clean rooms, use this option Show Clean Rooms Only. There are other useful filters available through which we can search for a particular category of rooms by using the filters like floor-wise, room type-wise, or we can select a specific room directly. The last step is to select the business source. If you are getting any booking through any local or foreign travel agent or online travel agent like Booking.com, Agoda, Expedia, it is called business source. The purpose of selecting the business source is to analyze and to get the detailed revenue report, which we are generating through the travel agents. After completing these 3 steps, it will redirect us to a new window where we have to enter the guest's personal details, like the guest name, contact information such as email and phone number and so on. We will check all these in details. So let's head forward. The first option in this window is the general information. To add the guest details, which will include guest name, address, nationality etc., have to be added here. Put the guest name here. If the guest had stayed in the hotel in the past, then the guest details can be retrieved from the guest profile. Enter the first or the last name of the guest. And search. And select the guest from the list. The advantage of doing this is that the details of the guest doesn't have to be entered by the user again. If it's a new guest, then put the guest name here directly. To add the other details of the guest, click here, feed the address of the guest, put the contact information, identity information and birth information here. To capture the guest image, click on the Capture Image option, and it will capture the image, if the webcam is attached to the system. And to scan the guest's document, click on the Scan Image and the document will be scanned, with the scanner connected with the computer. Passport and identity card scanner also can be integrated with eZee FrontDesk, which will make the process easy for the front desk clerk, as once the passport or identity card is scanned in the scanner, all the guest's details available on the passport will fill up automatically in the software. After filling these details, click here. There are multiple payment modes to settle the payment. Set the settlement option here if the guest is going to pay via cash, credit card, or if the bill is to be raised to a company. If it's a bill to company, then select the company name here, so that on the invoice, it would show the bill to as the company name. Moving ahead, add the guest remarks if there is any special instruction by the guest, like if the guest is vegan or is allergic to some food. With the help of such remarks, you can take action accordingly for that particular guest. To update the departure date and time, number of nights, adult, child, infants, tax exempt, rate type, meal plans, use the stay information section, which is already updated in the first step of the walk-in, so to make any modification it can be done from here as well. If the guest is arriving at your hotel via any business source, then you can select that particular business source, marketplace, and commission under business source settings. Basically, when any third party is bringing a guest to your hotel, you will consider that third party as the business source. On the top right corner, you will get the rate information summary of the room. Once the folio is generated, you will get the folio number under the documentation information. At the center bottom there are few checkboxes. Checkmark on Generate Bill Number to generate the bill number. Checkmark on Show Rate Registration to show the rates on the registration card. If you don't want to show the rates on the registration card, you can uncheck it. If there are more than one guest going to stay in the room, and to add the room sharer's details, go to Room Sharing option and enter the details of the room sharer. Click on New and enter the details. After filling the details, save the information of the guests. If any advance payment is received, go to Payment Details tab to add the payment. Click on New, select the settlement mode through which the guest made the payment and click on Process Payment. Now we are ready to check in the guest, so let's hit the check-in button, and this is how we can take a walk-in. To view the guests who checked in on a specific date, go to Guest Ledger. Select the date, and select the criteria checked in. These data can be printed or exported in Excel. This was all about walk-in. You can check out our other videos to learn more about other operations. Thank you for watching the video. If you have any queries or feedback, please visit our 24/7 live chat support.